Hello everyone, it's pyGuru this side, and today in this tutorial we are going to learn how can we install Kali Linux on WSL. Now in the previous tutorials of Kali Linux, we were using Kali Linux using Oracle VirtualBox. But the problem with this method is that it consumes a lot of RAM and CPU. So generally it's very slow. I also told you that I have only 8 GB of RAM on my system, so it takes nearly all of the memory while running the VirtualBox or Kali Linux using this method. The another method that you can use which is quite fast and consumes less space in your memory is by installing Kali Linux on WSL. Now for this I am using Windows 11 and this feature is available on Windows 10 and 11. Okay, so we are going to learn how can we first of all start WSL or turn on WSL, and then we'll learn how to install Kali Linux using WSL. So for this, what we can do, the first thing that you could do is open your search box like this and here type features. Okay, you'll get this option, turn Windows features on or off. So just double click it and a box will open here. Here you have to enable two things. The first one is virtual machine platform and the second one is Windows Subsystem for Linux. After you enable this, you have to restart the system. Okay, so once you do the OK after enabling, you have to restart your system. Then after restarting, you have to follow these steps. Open command prompt. So here I'll type cmd and I'll run it as administrator. Okay. So once you do the enable the virtual platform and virtual machine platform and the WSL, you can now check if WSL is available on your system or not. So for that, all you have to do is you have to type WSL -- status. I have already written all the commands that we'll be using throughout this tutorial, so you can just check it. So WSL -- status, hit enter. Here you can see that we have the default version 2 of WSL. So there are two versions, WSL 1 and WSL 2. Before moving further, let me just increase the font size a little. Now let's say in any case you have the version 1, what you can do, you can just run the WSL -- update here. Since I already have the version 2, I'll be moving further. Okay, now let's see what we can do using WSL. So let's check which Linux distributions you can install using the WSL. For that, you have to run the command WSL -- list -- online. Hit enter and it will list all the packages that we can install using the WSL. So here we have Ubuntu, Debian, Kali Linux, Ubuntu, this version of Ubuntu, and all these versions of Linux or flavors of Linux that we can install. So the one that we want to install is this Kali Linux here. So for that, it's very easy. Just type WSL, then -- install, then -t, and then you have to type the distro name. So distro name here is Kali Linux. I'll just copy paste here and I hit enter. So this is the first method by which you can install Kali Linux. Now it will take some time to install. There's one more way to install this, and for that what you have to do, you have to open your search box and you have to go to Microsoft Store. Here you'll have to type Kali, let it get opened, and here you have to type Kali Linux. Okay, so you have to click this, and here I'm getting the option to open since it's already installed on my system. In your case, you will get the option to get. Okay, it will be written get here. You can click it and it will be installed. It's around 250 MB in space, so you have to first download it, and after that you have to restart your system, then you can open it. Okay, so here it says enter new Unix username. So this is the same username that we were setting while using the VirtualBox menu. So I'll give the username as Kali here, and then you have to give the password. Okay, so new password, I'll also give the password as Kali here. It's up to you. You can give any username and password. So I'll just give Kali and Kali for both. Okay, so password updated successfully. Now this is saying this is minimal. Now it's saying that this is the minimum installation of Kali Linux, or you can see this is the bare metal installation of Kali Linux. You will not get all the tools that already come with Kali Linux pre-installed. So you have to install them. The one that you want to use, you have to install them. So let's just check if commands are running. Let me just run pwd and check where I am currently. So here we can see we are inside the home folder of my user. My user here Kali is that has a name Kali and hosting is pyGuru. Okay, so you can run all the commands of Kali here. The one that we want to do is now, so far using this we can only use this in terminal, but what we want to do is we want to install the GUI. So for that, what you have to do, you have to first type sudo apt and update. We previously learned in the previous tutorial that since here we are as a normal user, we have to use the sudo command to install packages. So type sudo apt update and it will install all the packages, latest packages. So type your password. So I have set up the password Kali. I'll just type here and it will install first upgrade all my packages to the latest version of Kali Linux. So let it get installed. So all my packages are now up to date. Now we have to install one more package, that is Kali Win-KeX. Okay, so for that you could type sudo apt install and Kali dash win dash kix. Now this will help us to run the GUI. So I'll just hit enter and it's saying that we have to install download around 669 MB of package. So I'll just hit enter and now it will start downloading. So it's installed now. Now let's try to run KEX, which is the GUI for Kali Linux. So just hit type KEX and hit enter and it will ask for Win-KeX server password. So let's try with Kali. If I hit enter, it will say password must be at least 6 characters. So you have to set a password which will be different from your Kali password. So I'll just type 1234556, hit enter. I'll verify with 1234556, hit enter. Would you like to enter view only password? Let me just type Y and I'll type 123456, hit enter. 123456, hit enter. Okay, so now it will start the Win-KeX server for me. It says press F8 to open the context menu and now it will start the GUI for me. So this is the GUI which we were getting from the VirtualBox as well. Now you can do all the steps that we were doing using the VirtualBox or Kali Linux. So let's just try to open a terminal on desktop here. Okay. And here, as you can see, you can increase the font size by going to preferences and do all of this. Let's try to check if I am connected with internet or not. So I'll type www.google.com. I'll hit enter and see we are connected with internet. Okay, so it's working. Now, how to you can check all the applications also. Since as I said, this is a bare metal machine, you will not get all the applications installed with Kali Linux, only minimum ones. You have to install manually if you want to use any particular tool. Okay, so yes, but this is it. You can open Firefox and you can see the memory taken is actually less as compared to the VM or the VirtualBox. Okay, so let's try to just open Wikipedia and yes, everything is working. Now let's see how can we get out of this. So for that you can press F8. In my case it just changes the volume, so you can try pressing Control F8 and you will get this context menu. Just click on disconnect. Okay, so you will just get out of the GUI. So after that what you can do, if you want to stop the Win-KeX server, you have to type KEX dash dash win dash dash stop and it will stop the KEX server. Now KEX is the our GUI. Okay, so remember, if you want to open KEX again, you have to type KEX like this. Okay, and you have to enter your password if it asks. So just wait and it will open the GUI for you or like this again. So let me just get out of this, disconnect and we can turn off our KEX server like this, and then I can type exit to get out of Kali GUI. Okay, so now you can also check one thing. Let me just close this. You don't need the administrator permission now. You can just type cmd normally. And the first way to enter Kali Linux is like you can just from the drop down, you can click on Kali Linux and you will get into Kali like this, or you can just type Kali and you will open Kali. Okay, so like this. So I hope everything is clear to you. Also, you can open Kali by going to this, and here you can type Kali Linux and click on this, and it will also install Kali, open Kali for you. So this is it for this video, guys. If you have any doubt or any problem, you can ask it in the comment section. If you're new to my channel, subscribe it. Thank you. See you in the next tutorial.